I told you guys we get another scam vehicle in here about 2 or 3 times a month. I just did a video on one and didn't even finish that up, and another one came in. Just for you guys to see about scams going on. Let's get started. This is a 2015 Infiniti QX60. The customer bought it from an individual. I don't know the details about who they were or where it was. I just know they purchased it from an individual. They got a loan on it, and they're really hating life right now. When she went to purchase this, it looked good, it drove good, it did everything it's supposed to do. She thought this is a great deal and purchased it. Signed a loan and got everything done in her name. She noticed a small leak, like a green fluid. She took it into a local shop, and they were like, oh, you need this and that, a new transmission and brakes, and it was going to be like 20 grand worth of work. And she freaked out. She's like, what? It's getting really bad out there. You have to get a before purchase inspection. I know it's kind of an inconvenience and it costs you money, so I don't really want to pay the $100, $200 or whatever, and it takes a day to get it in there, and I don't really have time for that. You better have time for it. You better find the money too. This is what happens. Let's take a look around this thing. So here's the front of this QX60. You can see that the headlights are a little foggy, a little bit got a haze to them, but it's not too bad. As we come around to the side, there is a few dents and dings in the doors. We can see it's denoted 3.5 there. It has the V6. The wheels look okay. Here's a little ding here on the door. So come around to the back, you don't see any crunches or anything bad happening back here. You can see it is the QX60 model. And down that side, it looks equally as good. So we did a quick walk around, and there was something very noticeable if you have a trained eye. Did you guys catch it? Let's take a look at the front bumper. Can you see, guys, that this is a brighter white color? This is more of a tan color. Something has happened up here. So that's one thing. Another thing that starts making me ask questions is some of these gaps. Take a look. It's pretty decent, then there's huge wide gap, and then it gets small again as it goes up there. Sometimes when I look at cars, I can really piss off a seller, because I start diving in deep. I get into the personal stuff, the sensitive stuff. I don't even care. They'll say, yeah, it's a really nice car, it's been good. And then I say, oh yeah, well what about this? Why is this a different color than this? Explain to me. It's probably been in an accident, hasn't it? So here we are for a 3.5 V6. Keep in mind, she originally had it in just for a green fluid leak. She thought it was antifreeze. And a dealership or some other shop ran up a huge estimate. And I can see why now. So as a quick glance, a cursory glance under the hood, you say, yeah, there's an engine, there's all the parts seem to be there, everything looks pretty good under here. But it's not. Take a look at this wiring harness. Look at all these wires that are exposed. Some of them have been repaired, some of them are cut, there's nicks in them. Something's been ripped open here. But wait, there's more.